Good morning. Police say the amount of cocaine on the streets of Jamestown is mind-boggling. An up-and-coming Democrat is drawing comparisons to President Donald Trump. And state police with details on a fatal motorcycle accident. That's news now for Wednesday, May 17th, 2017.
Live and on demand, it's Morning News Now with Justin Gould and Storm Hartman.
Hello and welcome to Morning News Now. It's 75 degrees outside with some sunshine. I'm Storm Hartman.
And I'm Justin Gould. This just into our newsroom. The Sheriff's Office carried out a raid at 6221 Route 60 in the town of Charlotte. More as we get it.
Just in our top story, a targeted crime enforcement initiative launched to reduce crime along the North Main Street corridor. Ryan Hedrick is at the Jamestown Police Department with more.
6 crime details along the North Main corridor here in the city of Jamestown have produced 20 arrests, including 8 drug arrests, several felonies, the seizure of crystal methamphetamine, cocaine, and marijuana. Numbers obtained by WNY News Now on Wednesday morning indicate that the crime detail is working. This initiative, launched by Jamestown Police Chief Harry Snellings, is being credited with a big cocaine bust in Faulkner that resulted in the seizure of 11 ounces, $21,000 in cash, and 2 suspects taken off the streets with the loaded handgun that was stolen from Erie, Pennsylvania. Reporting from the Jamestown Police Department, I'm Ryan Hedrick, WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
Ryan, thank you.
And there is more cocaine on the streets of Jamestown than ever before. Jamestown Police Chief Harry Snellings discussed this issue on Tuesday during a press conference to announce charges against 2 suspected cocaine traffickers in Faulkner.
When I first started my career, there was a lot of marijuana, there was crack cocaine. To arrest somebody, on a regular vehicle stop or just an encounter on the street with a couple of rocks was a decent arrest. And now it's here we are. And a lot of it is it's what's driving it.
Seizures of cocaine by the Jamestown Police Department were up 900% by the end of 2016. Police took a little more than 2 pounds off the streets in 2015, and by the end of 2016, almost 21 pounds were seized in total.
A Chautauqua County Democrat running for county executive is being compared to Republican President Donald Trump. The party's chairman, Norm Green, says Michael Ferguson isn't your average candidate. He's not really even a politician.
That certainly seems to be the kind of person that gets elected these days, albeit that Donald Trump is a Republican president. That seemed to be his appeal. And Mike Ferguson really has, probably my Democrats aren't going to appreciate this, but a similar appeal.
Ferguson is a former executive and general manager for the formerly known Jamestown Savings Bank Arena, which is now known as the Northwest Arena. He is also a marketing and events director for Merritt Winery in Sheridan.
And a fugitive from justice was arrested in Jamestown. That story next, but first, Dakota Hunter is standing by with a look at your weather forecast.
Remember the song Heat Wave by Irving Berlin? Well, we're going to be singing that come today. Take a look at the low temperatures observed at the airports across western New York this morning. Jamestown bottomed out at 64, a pair of 6s down there at Wellsville, 63 at Buffalo, 54 at Rochester, and take a look at Erie. They never made it out of the 70s all night long. They bottomed out at 71 degrees earlier this morning. It'll be much warmer today, but for Thursday, showers and thunderstorms will develop in the afternoon hours, and the Storm Prediction Center does have all of western New York under the standard slight risk for severe thunderstorms Thursday afternoon and evening. The main threats with these storms at this time will be damaging straight line winds, and of course we'll be here in the afternoon hours to keep you posted. Your Skyline weather forecast for today, Wednesday, the day everybody concentrates on work. It'll be sunny and very warm, highs in the lower to mid 80s. However, the Lake Erie shoreline communities will stay in the upper 70s because of that gusty southwesterly breeze, and the winds could be gusting up to around 24 to 29 miles an hour. For tonight, partly cloudy and mild. Lows only dipping back into the mid-60s. The average high temperature for this time of the year is 66, just for reference. And for tomorrow, partly sunny in the morning hours with clouds increasing, showers and thunderstorms developing later in the afternoon. Some of them could be potentially strong to severe with gusty winds the main threat, with highs in the lower 80s. From the Skyline Weather Center, I'm forecaster Dakota Hunter. Morning News Now continues right after the break.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvanna Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
A Terrytown man is dead following a motorcycle wreck on Interstate 87. State police say Kennedy Severino failed to maintain his lane and lost control of his bike and struck a concrete barrier around exit 8. He was pronounced dead at the scene.
A fugitive from justice is arrested in Jamestown's crime deterrent area. Police said 22-year-old Cheyenne Lohr of Randolph was wanted out of Warren, PA. She was taken to jail and held on a fugitive from justice charge.
And new renderings of the Chautauqua Harbor Hotel were released this week. Back in April, executives broke ground on the $30 million project that's slated to be constructed in Celeron. The project will feature 135 deluxe guest rooms and suites with many patios and views of Chautauqua Lake. In addition to the rooms, the hotel will boast a lake view grill and bar with views of the lake. And the developers tell us that the lakeside walkways and bar and grill area should be open to the public, so it will greatly increase that lakefront area there.
Yeah, and I remember I look a lot around in different museums around town and stuff. I remember seeing different pictures of Celeron back in the day when they had, a Ferris wheel.
Yeah, they had an amusement park there, and it was great. And now we have that Lucy Park, but a lot of Celeron is really just residential, which is fine, but it's a beautiful area, and I think this development would just put it over the top, especially with things like the Comedy Center. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can't get any better. So, before we go, I want to make fun of you.
What do you
You're
want to
wearing
make fun
a
of
red shirt.
Yeah.
I got to work first, which means that I get to continue to wear my red shirt, and he was supposed to change, but he didn't.
No. I wish you were wearing a purple tie, dude.
I know, that would have helped. And the hair? You
okay.
go on hiatus for a day, and then
I'll explain.
He grew this overnight.
Normally I slick it back, but I didn't have enough gel to slick it back anymore for the week. So I decided I wore it down. But then we went to go film in front of JPD, and it's so windy outside. Mm-hmm. And my hair just blew, and then it kind of frizzed up.
So if anyone has hair gel, please send it to our studios. He needs it for tomorrow.
Definitely. And I would like to give a personal shout out to Scott Morosky of Wieners Gone Wild for allowing us to film outside of his restaurant. Justin, I've got to tell you, this dude has the best hot dogs and tater tots I've had in a long time.
Wieners Gone Wild?
Wieners Gone Wild.
Okay, we'll see you back here tomorrow with another edition of Morning News Now.
We invite you to join our social media revolution, following us on Twitter and liking us on Instagram and Facebook across @Western New York News Now. It's where coverage comes first.